Welcome to the Nautical Shells section. So this section is a beautiful combination of an easy cable, which gives this like nautical rope, and then a beautiful shell stitch, which is like the shells on the beach. It's a simple 9-stitch repeat, and then you have 6 stitches for the edges, just to make sure that your edge doesn't like curl, or it ends with a rope on each side. And then you have a few stitches of like simple double crochets to finish like the edge. For this section, you're gonna need back post double crochets to make those cables, and then skipping some stitches, making a bunch of double crochet in the same stitch, skipping stitches again to make the shells. But I'll show you step by step how to work through this one. So for this section, we're gonna need our beautiful pink color yarn and our 6mm hook, which is our base hook for the blanket. So again, I'm gonna work on a small swatch to show you guys how the stitch repeat works, but you're gonna work on top of the next divider section on your entire blanket. So this stitch is a repeat of 9 stitches plus 6. So I made 2 repeats and then the 6 edge stitches here. Let's start row 1. So on row 1, you're just gonna chain 1 and then single crochet all the way across. So you just single crochet in each stitch until the end of the row. So now row 2, we're just gonna chain 2 and turn our work. We're back on the right side of our blanket. We're gonna start with 5 double crochet stitches. So double crochet in the 5 first stitches. And then we're gonna start with our first shell. So we're gonna skip 2 stitches and then work 5 double crochet inside the same stitch. So we're gonna skip this one and work into this third one. And we're gonna make 5 double crochet inside that stitch. So 1, inside the same stitch, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can see here 5 double crochet inside the same stitch. Then we need to skip 2 again. So you skip the next 2 and work 4 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So we skip 2 and then 4 double crochet in 4 stitches. 3, 4. So these 4 double crochets we're gonna make our rope on the next row. So we've made like 1 full repeat. So you need to repeat now across your blanket from the skip 2 all the way to the 4th double crochet. So those 9 stitches is what you're gonna repeat. So I'm gonna make 1 more repeat with you. I'm gonna skip 2 stitches and make 5 double crochet in that 3rd stitch, all inside the same stitch. Skip 2 and then 4 double crochet. 4 double crochet in 4 separate stitches. And then you're going to repeat this until the last stitch and just double crochet in that last 1 stitch. And I have 1 too many stitches in my sample. For our 3rd round, we're going to chain 1, turn our work. We're going to half double crochet in the first 2 stitches. Then we need to back post double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So for the back post double crochet, we're yarning over. We'll insert our hook from the back to the front, around like over the post and to the back again, yarning over and pulling up our loop back up, and then we finish our double crochet like a regular double crochet. We do this in 2 stitches. And then we need to make a half double crochet, but instead of working it in the normal stitch, we're going to work it in the gap so that we highlight the shell stitch even better. Then we're going to chain 2. We're going to skip the first 2 stitches of our shell and we're going to single crochet in the middle stitch. We're going to chain 2 again we're going to skip the next 2 stitches from our shell, and we're going to half double crochet in that gap again. We're going to skip this stitch, and we're going to back post double crochet in the next 2 double crochets again. So we've worked an entire repeat here, and you're going to repeat this all the way across until the end of your row, where you're going to finish with just making a half double crochet in the last 2 stitches. So here, half double crochet in my gap between the DCs and the shell, chain 2, single crochet in the top of my shell, like in the middle stitch, chain 2, skip the rest of the shell and half double crochet in between, back post double crochet in the 2 middle stitches of my 4 DC posts. And here I'm at the end of my row, so I need to half double crochet instead of doing it like we've done here in the gap between the shells, because there's no more shell. I'm just going to work in the regular stitch and the last one also. Here you go. So if you look at it from the right side, this is what it looks like. Now our 4th row, we're going to chain 2. We're going to double crochet in our first 2 stitches. And this is where we're going to make our cable, so that like our ropes look all twisted. So to do that, you're just going to work the stitches in like a reverse order. So you're first going to work into that 2nd stitch and then into that 1st one. And we need to make a front post double crochet for each of those so that it stays like the textured rope. So we're going to start by yarning over, inserting our hook around the post of the 2nd stitch and pulling it to the front. Yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull to 2 loops, yarn over, pull to 2 loops to finish your double crochet. And then you're going to do the same thing, but around that 1st post here. It is normal that it is a bit tight because we're twisting things, so it's getting tighter. And here we have our twisted rope. Then next we need to double crochet in the next stitch. So we're going to double crochet in here in that half double crochet from the row below. We're going to skip the chain 2 space and we're going to do 5 double crochets inside that top, like that single crochet here at the top to make the next shell. So just like we did in the first, for the first shell. So we have 5 stitches inside the same stitch. We're going to skip that chain 2 again, and we're going to repeat what we did here. So first a double crochet inside that half double crochet, or just a regular double crochet. And then we're going to make our cable again. So we're going to do our front post double crochet in the 2nd stitch first, and then a front post double crochet in that 1st stitch. And you just repeat that all the way across until the end of the row, where you finish with just 1 more double crochet. And so for that last stitch, it's an extra double crochet. So you're going to repeat those 2 last rows, row 3 and 4, until you get to 9 inches, like for the height of your section. You need to finish with a row 3. So I'm going to work 1 more row 3, and then I will show you the 2 last final rows we make just to get our section nice and even and work out, and to finish back with our 150 stitches so that we can work our divider section normally. All right, so I made another row 3 just so that we could work those 2 final finishing rows together. So for our first final row, we're going to chain 1. I'm going to single crochet 5 stitches. Okay, now we're at this chain 2 space. So we're going to single crochet 2 stitches inside the chain 2 space. I'm going to single crochet on the top here, and we're going to single crochet again in the chain 2 space. And now we single crochet 4 stitches, so 1 in each of the 4 stitches for our cable section. Single crochet 2 in the chain space, single crochet in the single crochet. You're going to repeat that all the way across until you finished your row, and you're going to finish with a single crochet in that last stitch. So now we have 150 stitches again, and we have just like a single crochet everywhere, just to make it nice and easy, because we are on the wrong side for our next row. So we need to work one more row just so that we get back on the right side for starting the divider section. And this last row is just like single crochet all the way across.